Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about something called the tiers of opportunity. And we're going to be doing this a little bit different today in the sense that I don't have a planned presentation, I don't have any notes, I'm totally going in, winging it, and just seeing what comes out. This is a really interesting topic, something that just came up in a podcast as a concept, and I really want to flesh this out for you guys now because I think it's going to be incredibly helpful. So what is the tiers of opportunity? What are the tiers of opportunity? Well, basically, what it is a hierarchy or a framework. So you can almost think of it as a pyramid with levels. And you're going to put your best opportunity to exercise at the top, and then other opportunities in order of how, and how good they are and how easy they are to actually take action on below that. And what that allows you to do is basically never miss a workout because you don't have to have that perfect time. You've got backup plans in place. It's almost like putting layers of safety nets in place. So maybe you want to work out at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday, and then suddenly your wife's ill, you need to take the kids to work, to school, and then you have work meetings straight away. The 8 o'clock opportunity is gone. So rather than going, oh man, missed it, we'll have to start again tomorrow, you have a safety net of opportunities that you can follow. Now, it might kind of seem obvious. Why can't we just do this intuitively? Oh, I missed the workout, so I'll make it up somewhere else. Well, you guys know by now that when we just don't put targeted, we are going to do it then on something, it's very easy to then miss it. So this is about labeling all these opportunities in your day so you know exactly where they sit for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to get practical with this. I want you to grab a pen and paper. You can write tiers of opportunity at the top. Draw this triangle with 3 to 4 layers. And what we're going to do is map out our best opportunities from highest to worst. So top and then down. I'm going to try and think of 4. If I don't do 4, that's absolutely fine. So for me, my perfect opportunity is 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. in the morning. I'll leave the house and straight to training before work. And then start work at 9 a.m. Okay? So this is like my absolute perfect opportunity. This is, everything's gone right, like Morgan's doing the school drop off, or one of our in-laws is, or my mum. I just leave the house, get to where I want to train, the park or wherever it is, or the office at 8 a.m, do my workout, and then working out for 9 o'clock. So that's the perfect opportunity. So let's say that that doesn't happen. Then what's the next opportunity for me? Well, I take the kids to school several times a week as well. So the 8 a.m. slot doesn't really work at that point. So rather than just going, oh, I'm just going to skip it because I can't do the 8 a.m, you have to look in your schedule for like which is the next best opportunity for you. Now, personally, if I do the drop off with the kids, I won't be able to get started with training until 9 o'clock. So I've lost an hour out of the day. Personally, I would prefer to get stuck into some deep work in the morning. That's when I work best before I do my exercise. So what I typically do in that situation is then I will go, okay, next opportunity for me is actually at the end of the day. So after last meeting, workshop or whatever. So that for me, that's typically maybe 2 or 3 p.m. That's when I'll do my next session. So if I've missed the 8 a.m. one, my backup is the 2 to 3 p.m. slot. That's actually what I'm doing today. Busy this morning. I took Axel to school. We're moving house as well, so had lots of jobs to do. That 8 a.m. slot wasn't happening. So my next slot is the 2 to 3 p.m. slot. So what's my third slot? Third slot is, I'm getting less enjoyable about these as we move down, and that's what you'll find. It's kind of not my preference, but this is about just getting it done. So the next slot for me is the 7 p.m. slot after kids have gone to bed. Gone to bed. Now this slot for me, I don't particularly like exercising close to bed. That's relax time for me. I've probably been going pretty hard for most of the day. So preferably that wouldn't happen, but I know the kids will go to sleep at 7. there's a big window of time there. Would I want to be working out in a perfect world? No, but it's a great opportunity. So that's the third tier for me. Now, the fourth tier is maybe something I would have to preempt rather than actually, I guess, be able to fall back on it. But it would be the early slot, so it would be the 5 a.m. slot for me before anyone wakes up. It's not really my favorite slot. I would rather get a bit more sleep, preferably. But if it comes to it and I have to fit it in, it's the only opportunity, that is my option. So you can either pause this video and do this exercise for yourself, try and build a minimum of 3 opportunities, 4 if you can. When you've done that, you basically have this framework that's going to allow you to succeed, like whatever happens. So if you don't manage to get tier number 1, then you can fall back to number 2. If you don't manage to get to number 2, you can fall back to number 3. If you don't manage to get to 3, you can fall back to 4. And you can see how this allows you to take action and not just spiral out of control or be all or nothing and think, oh, that was when I was going to do it, so now I'm not going to do anything at all. And it might seem, why can't we just do this with intuition? You might be asking, like, why can't we just, okay, cool, I can't work out A, I'll do it at some point. Well, we know that when we don't label things and make it specific, we'll probably just push it aside for things that we consider more of a priority in the moment. So by actually labeling these things, and when the higher tiers don't work out, just solidifying and pre-deciding in your mind that you're going to move to tier 2 or tier 3 or tier 4, it allows us to still be really consistent and take action and not have to rely on motivation, rely on, you know, just that prioritization in the moment. This seems simple, but I can't tell you how powerful this is. So what I want you to do is run through this, create your tiers. You can either write them as a note in your phone, you could stick it on your fridge or your office wall. I really want you to prioritize this and make sure that you have those, you are seizing those opportunities in your day. So when you've done this, let me know. If you want some accountability, you can post that in the community. After you've done it for a few weeks or a week, let me know in the community as well, like how it's going for you, what the impact's been. And I'm pretty confident this is going to be an absolute game changer for you when it comes to actually taking action. So thanks for watching this one, guys. It was a short one, but there's a lot to take away here. And this is a very, very powerful system that you can use to stay consistent.